コンリと蒼樹リトです。ちょっとね、さっきちょうどこれの冒頭部分を配信で流そうとしたんですけれども、ちょっと調子悪かったんでもう一回撮り直しということで改めてやります。本当に最初の最初ぐらいでね、枠調子悪いなって気づいたんで、最初からやります。はい。じゃあ、校長も大体同じ感じでやりますけれども、これバックトゥーザフューチャーザゲームって言ってですね、映画の名作の、非公式なんですけど、続編みたいな感じです。なぜかというと、原作の脚本家が監修していたり、俳優さんが声優やってたりと、もう非公式とは思えないような豪華さな感じで。なので、続編かなと思います。これね、5部作あるんですよ。エピソード1、2、3、4、5まであって、今回エピソード3ということになります。ざっくり言いますとですね、1、2で、ドクことエメット・ブラウンの少年時代のところでですね、事件が起きて、で、改変したということになります。で、その改変した後、これ、デロリアン、空飛べるタイプのデロリアンなんですけど、飛んでる間に、ドクの様子がおかしいということで、エピソード2が終わったという感じでございます。で、その続きをやっていこうと思います。で、またね、調子悪かったらもしかしたら配信止めてやるかもしれませんね。せっかくだからね、一本エピソード丸々続けてね、やりたいんでね。ちょっと新鮮さはなくなっちゃうかもしれないですけど。見てる人はね、新鮮さあると思ってね、見てくれると思ってるので。はい。そんな感じでね、やっていこうと思います。はい。じゃあやりましょうかね。演出がね、映画通りなんですよね。ワクワクするよね。シチズン・ブラウンということで。これ、毒なんだよな。ファーストシズン。一流市民ってことですかね。偉い人になってる。ほら、脚本監修、ボブ・ゲイルなんですよ。
Doc! Relax! We've got everything under control.
デロリアンはね、ここしか窓ないんですよ。
This is the dumbest design ever.
で、しかも、ガルウィングだから開かないんですよ、こ
Can't hear
れ。
me.
完全に動き止められちゃってて。
Don't worry, everybody. I'm okay. The billboard broke my fall.
気づいた。
What the hell?
ジェニファ
Did you
ー。
give me a Jennifer?
彼女ですよ。でも消えちゃった。写真から消えちゃった。ということは、この時間軸のところでは、マーティとジェニファーは仲良くないということですね。デートをする仲ではないと。
Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean?
Well, yeah, it's a DeLorean. What else would it be?
How the hell did it get into the billboard like that?
Never mind that. Just give me a hand, okay?
So who you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer.
態度悪いね、このジェニファーは。
Oh man, what's the date?
What? That's something I should be asking you. You've probably wrecked your head.
Just what's the date, Jennifer?
It's the 15th.
The year.
1986. Duh.
Oh man, this can't be happening. Jennifer, you look so different.
That's the general idea of being a nonconformist.
That's not what I meant.
What are you getting at?
まあね、知ってるジェニファーと違うからね。
You look so...
Fed up? Keen eye you got there.
I was gonna say punk.
A whole world alien to the likes of you, dork.
まあちょっと地味めだったからね、ジェニファーって。
Helter skelter.
What?
It's the same hair dye I always use.
What's with the attitude?
I'm not having this argument again.
We've argued about this before? I'm guessing you won the argument. Never mind, I gotta get out of this car.
Good idea.
Can you help me down?
Why don't you just jump?
I'll break my neck.
And?
You got any rope you can toss me?
なんでこんなもの持ってるんだよっていう話ではある。
I found in the dirt.
Tire iron. I think that'll do. Toss it here.
Oh, back off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit. What do you give me for it?
What are you doing down there?
Not that you'd ever understand it, but I'm doing my part to support the arts in Hill Valley. Anyway, what's the technical term for attempting to jump your DeLorean through a billboard? Where did you even get a DeLorean? Is it stolen?
That's a little complicated.
I bet.
May I please have the tire iron?
The tire.
クロスレンチをく
The
れ。
big metal thing you're holding.
Oh, right. As soon as you offer up a decent trade.
Oh. All right, let me think this through.
Don't strain your brain.
オタクくんって言われちゃってますね。ボトルあげますわ。
Jennifer, this is all I got.
酒だよ、酒。
In it? Give it here. Smells like armpits and booze. Irving Kid Tannen, the gangster? Where the hell did you get this?
It's a long story. Can I just have the tire iron now?
Heads up.
Thanks. Oh, great. Now what?
窓がバラバラだ。
Oops. Oh.
エメット・ブラウン。
Well, your dorkness, my debt to society is paid. As for you, good luck with your car.
なんかゴルフ場の車みたいだね。
Big brother. Just don't expect your sudden cry for attention to change anything between us. Dig?
Doesn't change what? Look, Jennifer, I think there are some things we need to talk about. Hey, maybe you can give me a lift into town.
Oh, sure, Martin. Climb on in.
Jennifer,
I
wait!
told you we're through, McFly. I'll
ゲー
never
トが閉まってしまった。
swear again.
My own girlfriend thinks I'm a square? Jesus, could this get any worse? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
デロリアンが壊れた。壊れてもうた。もう過去改変できないよこれじゃ。
Doc, I could really use
一
your
番
help
必要なのは
right
ドク
now.
なんだけどな。
We've got everything under control.
Well, at least one of the hover wheels work. These walls couldn't possibly go around the entire city, could they? Check, check. Sibilance, sibilance.
Who is this?
入れてくれ。
Stop messing with the intercom.
Oh, hi. Can you buzz me in?
Visitors must check in at the north gate.
Oh, North Gate.
北だと南だぞ
I'm
今
not
こ
walking
こ。
clear around Hill Valley. There's gotta be another way.
なんか煙出ててさ、何も反応しないのか。クロスレンチで、タイヤってかホイールを抜いて、
Okay, good. This could be useful. Now think, Marty, think. Now that it's off the car, it looks like the power cables for the hover system have disconnected. "12 volts. Wait, this is the car
ミスターフュージョン
battery?
に使うやつね
It。must have been installed in 2015 with the Mr. Fusion. Still has plenty of juice.
なんか生ゴミをエネルギーにする仕組みね。このデロリアンの。バックトゥーザフューチャー2に使ってるデロリアンだから、そのシステム
Now
が
that it's off
積
the
まれている
car,
と。
it looks like the power cables for the hover system have disconnected.
バッテリーを
Let's see here. Red to positive, black to negative.
おい
Whoa!
飛んでっちゃったでもあのホバーシステム欲しいよな。
Okay, Doc, let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time. Okay, Marty. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just an alternate Hill
まあ
Valley
ね
that's turned my
なんかど
girlfriend
ちらか
into
といえ
a
ば
punk
地味
rock
め
band.
なジェニファーがさ
Doesn't
彼女
mean
が
it's
さ
full of
パンクな感じだった
post-apocalyptic
から
biker gangs run by armies of Biff clones. Just take a deep breath and remember, we gotta find Doc.
街の様子がだいぶ変わってるね。みんなあの車だ。You could be a citizen plus。もうドクは科学者じゃなくて、なんか政治家というか独裁者みたいになってるね。みんな同じ格好してる。警察かな？ヒルバレープリューオブ
It's so clean.
市民
Good morning,
市民
citizen. Good morning to you too.
挨拶なわけ？
What's going on here, Doc?
監視カメラが動いてるよ。これさ1986年でしょ？
Jeez, my Hill Valley never looked this good.
Watch where you're going, citizen.
Sorry. Mr.
パー
Parker,
か。
Officer Parker to you, Martin. Now what's with the outfit? It's Thursday.
Yeah?
Polo shirt Thursday. You're out of uniform. That's a violation of Civic Ordinance 9EEE. And you're not wearing an ID, in direct violation of Ordinance WB 714. What are you up to, citizen?
ジェニファーの
Polo shirt.
おじい
Are you
さん
on
だよ
the
ね。
pot, citizen? Put your arms up. Spread your legs.
Hey, what are you doing?
Quiet. Hold still. Nothing. What's your deal today, McFly?
Can you tell me where I can find Doc, Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at
Doktor
this
ise.
time of day?
At work?
That's right. Working at the courthouse.
Heavy. Hey, what's with the pat down? What do you think? I'm packing heat?
Heat,
密輸品。
contraband,
Contraband?
you know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus
Bubblegum is
peanuts.
illegal?
Come on, McFly. You're smart enough to know
2XM.
that ignorance of the Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse.
Have you seen Jennifer?
What's it to you?
娘、
I
あ
thought she broke up with you.
Yeah, well,
お父さ
I
ん
need
か。
to talk to her about that.
Good luck
お
finding
父
her.
さんです
I
ね。
usually don't see her unless she's racking up demerits for her art.
Since when are you a cop?
だよね、
I thought
そうだ
you
よ
were
ね
a shoe salesman.
Are you on something? I've always been a cop, just like my pa.
Great, I've turned my girlfriend's dad into a cop.
靴のセールスマンだとね。巡査っていうのはおじいさんだけどなぁと思ってて。
Can you tell me where I can find Doc, Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day?
At work?
That's right, working at the courthouse.
Heavy.
I've got to finish my beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
なんかすごい街になったな。過去で変えてきたことといえば、ドクが学生時代に彼女ができたぐらいなんですけど、その彼女が割と厳しい感じの人だったんですよね。で、その人と付き合うことによって、科学者じゃなくなっちゃって、なんかこういう、その、政治家寄りというか独裁者みたいな感じになってる。で、なんか、とても1986年とは思えないような、その、ヒルバーレってこんなんじゃなかったんだけどな。
I'm all for recycling, but this is out of control.
多年一家は、ね、なんとか、うまく解決したというのに。でも過去改変またしないとさ、無理じゃないですか？裁判所。入れなくなっちゃうよね。なんかもうなかったよ、過去は。過去というか、ドクがまだね、学生時代の時は。
I gotta talk to Doc. There's always the direct approach.
The original clock tower was dedicated in 1885, with the motion first started at 8 p.m. on
これ
September 5th.
バックトゥザフューチャーパート3とパート1の話ですね。
was once struck by a bolt of lightning on November 12th, 1955, damaging the clock motion beyond
アインシュタイン
conventional.
だ。
During the downtown renovation project of 1976, the damaged clock was dismantled and a new modern clock was installed as the window to the mayoral
あ、
office.
マスゴリさんこんばんは。
You just might catch a silhouette pacing behind the glass. That's First Citizen Brown.
第一市民ブラウン。
How to make your future
観光
better.
ガイドか。いや、これ無理だよな。何かしら。政治家。ほう。あ、違う違う違う。ブザー鳴らす。はいはいはい。パーカー巡査。これか？ブザー。エペ楽しい。楽しんでください。バックトゥザフューチャー好きでよく見てたからなおさら怖いこの状況。
How may I help you, citizen?
I need to see Doc, or Citizen Brown.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but
Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Citizen Brown's a very busy man.
that voice sounds familiar.
誰の声だ？でもみんな車がこの形だ。ブラウンって書いてる。え？ビフだ。
Biff?
ドクか。
Doc?
やっぱ権力者の元に行くんだな、いつもね。ビフはね。
Doc, wait! I need to talk to you.
やっぱ中入らなきゃいけないんだよな。ちょっとビフがいたよね、さっきね。ビフ誰かが答えを知ってる。はい。やっぱビフだよね。ビフどこにいる？あれビフどこいるの？ビフ？あ、いたいたいた。
Biff?
Hey, you're George and Lorraine's youngest.
マクフライさんって呼んでるってことは、関係性は、ワン終わった後みたいにちょっと近くなった。
Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running? Impressive. Are you interested in the
ブラウ
Citizen
ン
Plus
完成。
program?
どういうこと？
Listen, Biff, that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ha! Doc! That should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
You got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy guy. But fortunately,
まあまあまあ、確かにね。
I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
特別なケース。
I don't see why that would make you a special case.
What can I say, Martin? I was
まあ
always
ね、
getting into
一族が一族だから
trouble.
ね。
Much trouble. What with the booze, the partying, the women, even my dogs were a pack of trouble. Pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen Plus or bust.
So,
そんな質問する？
things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past. But alright, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name it, I drank it.
なんか、
Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it
ちょっと
into
禁酒っ
Hill
ぽいもんね。
Valley too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that. But yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
うん。あ、父親の話はあれですね。エピソード1、2で出てきた、2で出てきたんでね。キッドタネンっていうのが父親ですね。
So there's no booze in Hill Valley.
Nope. Sure, someone tries to sneak some in every now and then, but cops like Officer Parker over there always catch them sooner or later.
So there's no booze in Hill Valley.
Nope. Sure, someone tries to sneak some in every now and then, but cops like Officer Parker over there always catch
取り締
them
まりしてるっ
sooner
て
or
ことだ
later.
ね。
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and
それはそうだね。
In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
You don't sound very ashamed.
Oh, I am. Very, very
本
ashamed.
当かな？
What kind of trouble did you get into with women? They weren't hookers?
No, nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
What?
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
That's illegal?
そんな、これが違法だったら世の中どうなってんのって感じだけどね。まあまあまあまあまあ。いいでしょう。
Let's change the subject.
Thanks. I don't like
それは悪か
talking
った。
about my old nasty self.
Do you think I could get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
Nice clothes. You lose a bet or something?
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone's wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
Great.
うーん。
So you won't break any rules anymore?
Can't. The Citizen Plus treatment makes it physically impossible for me to break rules.
How so?
Now I get physically ill if I try to break a rule.
再教育。
How's your re-education holding up?
Still incapable and uninterested in breaking the rules.
ディストピアだな、完全に
You
ね。
aren't
怖い
craving a
ね。
beer?
I do kinda miss beer.
いいよ、いいよ、いいよ。別
On
に
second thought,
いいよ。
You used to be a real bruiser.
That's all behind me now.
So what? You wouldn't even defend yourself?
I don't know if I could, actually.
Wuss.
Oh, you're just aching to find out, though.
何吐いた。
Don't torment me.
I could get used to this.
Please, Martin. Don't make me angry.
All right, Biff. You're off the hook this time. See you later, Biff.
Bye, Martin.
ジェニファーがいるじゃん。
What's Jen up to now?
マクフライさんって言ってたから、ジョージは別になんか悪い関係にはなってそうだけどね。アウトトゥランチ。
Hey, can't you read? Oh, it's you, McFly.
Leech?
Hey, my bad. I should have wrote the sign in Latin, just so you'd understand.
What sign?
Outway to Unchley. Now eat it, Bay, and let me catch some Z's.
おっとこっちじゃないね。こっちには行けない。おお、やってんねー。
Leech and the whoosh bags. Never heard of them.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz. I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline. Jennifer! Jen!
You got a problem?
ここはまあいいとしてさ。
What's the deal, Jennifer? He left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
Look, I don't know what you got against me in this timeline, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of
ブラウン青年団主席マーティがそういうことね。
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, barf?
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple of concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student?
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me. Unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
Do you know where I could score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me.
ちょっと怒られたな。
Next topic.
What do you know about harboring dangerous animals?
So you met my new boyfriend. Oh, lighten up.
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Protest. That's what. Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon
ちょっとこれ和訳がおかしいね。なんか
graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
On second thought, maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
You going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
So, Jennifer.
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Seriously, what have you got against me? I'm kind of popular, right?
Very popular. Among a certain crowd.
What
っ
crowd?
ていうかなんか、マーティがエリートな感じで、ジェニファーが落ちぶれちゃった感があるね、この会話の中からね。で、あんたエリートだから私と一緒に付き合うのはおかしいみたいなこと言ってるような感じがするな。
Marty McFly a dork? It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone
人を間抜
who
け
talks
と
about
呼んでる。
himself in the third person is a dork.
My mom and dad.
What about them?
Would you say they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Did you get a load of Biff Tannen back there? He's so...
Calm.
Yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll
シ
stay
チズ
a
ンプラスの
Citizen
プログラム。
minus.
うん。
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only what I hear on TV, and the radio, and the newspapers, and the PA systems all over town. They want everybody to enroll, and they say it'll make us all happy and well-adjusted, which is why I'm gonna stay clear of it.
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
なんかあれだね、ディストピアを作ってんのかな。うん。
Citizen Brown is a really great guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this crazy police state wasn't his idea. It'll all get undone once I have a good talk with him.
You know, I almost feel sorry for you.
It won't be long before I see Citizen Brown.
Hey, can I come with you?
You want to see Citizen Brown too?
Yeah. Maybe he can give me a heart when he gives you a brain.
Couldn't hurt to ask. Are you going out with
これ
someone
続きある
else?
かな。
I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
ない。
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
ほう。
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked. That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
ほう。これってそうだよ
That
ね。
leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there.
スープのや
Rather
つだ
he
よ
come
な
out。here.
スープ屋やな。あんだけエピソード2でよく出入りした場所ですが。
They've bricked up the
酒
entrance
場
to the old
は今こ
speakeasy.
うなってんのね。うん。なるほど。あ、もう話しかけるだけでいいのね。ってことは、木材。
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I
ジェニファーと一緒に
absolutely
行く
have
っていう
to.
話は繋がったのかな。
What is it now?
あ、なんか渡すとか、そういうことか。
You going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
こ
Sorry, Martin,
変
but
わん
you
ない
just
よ
don't rate
ね
any.
Your paint's starting to
Ah!
関係ないね。
Locked. Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not
一旦
sharing
ここは
mine.
もう終わりかな。話しかけようしかねえから。でも話進まないから、なんかな。
Locked. Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall. 話しかけるだけじゃなくて、なんか渡すのかな。あ、オッケーオッケー。出たら勝手にイベント始まった。
Look out, son!
あれ母親やな。ロレイン。
Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't...
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Who shops anymore? No, it's that time
今
of
月
the
のあれ
month for me again. For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh,
ゴルフカート。
What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown
うん、
always
完全に
says,
ディストピアだ
"A
な。
scheduled
管理されてん
life
の
is a
ね。
happy life." Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear.
あ、人前で見せちゃいけないね。イチャついちゃいけないね。イチャついてるわけじゃないんだけどな。
Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure. Mom? I'm having a bad day, Mom. Can I ask you a few things?
We all have our share, son.
I saw Jennifer earlier today.
弾けたギャル。
Jennifer, what a spunky gal. Are you two patching things up?
She totally blew me off.
Well, I'm not the world's biggest dating expert, seeing as how I married the first guy to fall from the sky. But maybe you should spend a little less time with your microscopes and ant farms, and a little more time tending to her needs. What kind of things is she passionate about, Martin? What are her interests?
I don't even know anymore.
母親に恋愛相談する息子。
I lost my timesheet. What have I got going on this week?
Well, Monday is Junior Brown Brigade,
Junior what now?
and Tuesday is Model UN.
Model UN?
Mm-hmm. You represent Djibouti. On Wednesday, you'll be overseeing the board game club at the rec
Okay,
center.
okay, I've heard enough.
なんか、よっぽどなんか、自由人じゃなくなったな。
Everyone's treating me like some sort of goody two-shoes, Mom.
They're just jealous that you're such a perfect citizen of Hill Valley.
Have I always been this way?
Always been a perfect little son? Going on 18 years now.
What about that time I set fire to the living room?
Oh, but you only did that so you could show us the fire retardant you made with your chemistry set.
どういうこと？
Heavy.
どういうことなんだ？噛み合わない話がな。
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Is it just me or does Hill Valley feel really strict today?
Some might even call it stifling. But you didn't hear that from me.
Biff told me that he got in trouble for public displays of affection.
Can you believe it? Sure, things got a little out of control back in the 60s.
60年代はあれですね。ジョージとロレインが会ってる時代かな。確か。
Wait, so you can't even kiss?
Can't even hug. It's barbaric. City Hall treats us like a bunch of children going to the movies.
Biff was talking about all the contraband he used to keep.
酒と
You
か
know
ね。
anything about that?
What are you implying, Martin?
I'm not implying anything. I just want to know what kind of contraband might still be around. You know, so I can watch out for it. Like a good citizen.
Well, I wouldn't know about such things. But people still smuggle alcohol in from the next county. I heard the kids at school have been smuggling Xerox copies of
アルコールのない世界だよ。
I bet you'd be into
これ
something
が
like
本当
that,
に
huh?
平和なのか否か。
I'll get back to you on that.
犬の話か。
Is it true that Biff was responsible
ア
for
インシュ
getting
タインと
dogs
かね。い
outlawed?
いと思うね。
I think that was all Edna's idea. She's always had a sore spot for dogs. Now your father and I, we love dogs.
You do? I didn't know that. How come we never had a dog?
We had meant to get one to teach you children about responsibility, but by the time we had you, dogs had already been banned. Now I don't think we'll ever have the chance to raise a puppy.
Jeez, Mom, that could be the saddest thing I've ever heard. Alright, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
I feel like I don't know anybody anymore.
Well, Martin, that could be a sign you need to get out more.
Is there any way I could talk to Citizen Brown?
Oh, you know how difficult that is,
う
Martin.
ん。
The great man spends so much time coming up with new rules and demerits that he barely has time to talk to us anymore. I guess that's the price we pay for a safe, happy city.
So he doesn't see anyone?
Not unless someone starts rolling up the demerits. He still takes
ああ、なるほどね。
interest
規
in
則を
those
作るため
situations.
になんか違反をすれば会える
Of
というこ
course,
と
you could
ね。
talk to Mrs. Brown.
Clara?
No, silly. Edna.
Edna Strickland?
Mm-hmm.
江戸のストリックランド。まあ。
Wait, Doc, Citizen Brown is married to Edna Strickland?
Did you get a bump on the head or something? They've been happily married for nearly 40 years. In fact, if you ask me, I think Edna wears the pants in the relationship. She's the one always announcing the day-to-day bulletins. Probably writes them herself.
I need to sit down.
なるほどね。まあ、エドナと結婚したことによって、なんか、感覚がかなり変わったということだね。ドクがどう思ったかって。なんか、生き方が変わったんだね、完全にね。
Biff seems, unusually mellow.
Well, he should be. He
世界
just
一いい人。
finished the Citizen Plus
あのビ
program.
フが
So far, it looks like it's done him a world of good.
You don't think he seems a bit off? I mean, he's so...
まあ、マーティンもそう思うよな。
Well, isn't that the point? You remember what he used to be like? He was an unholy terror.
He wasn't that bad.
Now, sure, but you should have seen him in high school.
I can imagine. What do you think of Jennifer, Mom?
Well, she certainly looked like quite a handful, dear. I was really hoping some of her, joie de vivre would have rubbed off on you.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Martin, you can be a little uptight sometimes.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it, Mom.
Well, maybe you needed to hear it. There's nothing wrong with having priorities in life. Just maybe Jennifer should have been a little higher on your list.
Yeah, she should.
Well, you did buy that guitar. That's a step in the right direction. Women love musicians. Just keep practicing and I'm sure you'll get better.
What are you talking about? I'm a great musician.
That's the spirit.
なるほどね。パーカー巡査。
Jen's dad doesn't seem to like me very much.
He's just a little stressed out, dear. Filling the crime-stomping shoes of his legendary father makes poor Danny Jr. a little twitchy.
So I see.
But he gets the job done. Between him and his father, Hill Valley's been as dry as the Sahara Desert for decades now. Unfortunately.
Dry? Doc was right. We did overdo it.
まあ要はま
Let's talk about something
あ
else.
かなりその
Alrighty, dear.
最初の頃と変わってしまったって感じか。
What about you, Mom?
What about me?
いろいろと謎は深ま
What
る
are
け
you
ど
doing out here polishing the statue?
I know. I was scheduled to clean the clock this month, but then Needle's mom ate some of that bad tofu that's been going around. So there was some reshuffling in the L sector duty roster, and here I am. I kinda wish I was cleaning the clock, though. So much nicer up there without all the cameras.
The cameras?
Wave to Big Brother, or Big Husband in this case.
シチズンプラス
I saw you talking to Biff about the Citizen Plus program.
洗脳なのかな。
Perfect candidate
そういう
for it.
ほどではない。
I know Biff, and if that's what the Citizen Plus program does to people, then you don't want any part of it.
But Biff has been reformed. Look at him. He seems so happy now. So at peace with this town. What I wouldn't give.
He's a total veg, Mom.
Your father is always telling me that I don't invest enough in the workings of our great citizen Brown. Maybe it's time for me to turn a new leaf and just
ジョージの
go
こと言
with
って
the
る？
flow.
Okay, just hold off for a bit, please. I don't want you doing anything rash. Alright, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Is it just me or
あ、
is
この辺全部
Hill
話したか
really
な。
strict today?
Some might even.
I can't take this.
Being so perfect must take a lot out of you.
なるほど。まあちょっとね、話は長かったけど、結構強烈な世界観になっちゃいましたな。はあはあはあ。オッケー、車乗るか。車乗るぜ。こっちにね、車があるんよな。
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
自分の家の近く？監視カメラがあるな。
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry.
ジョージだよね。
Yes, here.
He's a peeping Tom. Ah! Dad.
Try to warn your old man.
ガレージで仕事してんのか。
Hey, Demerit. Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
まあさすがにこの時代だからブラウン管でカラーではないって感じだ
What do
ね。
you mean interesting?
What kind
あ、でも
of
カラー
silly
なのかな。
question is that? I've been gathering
1986年がわからないけど。
Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't
いやカラー
approve
か。
of my work, but
でもまあテレビはでかいだろうな。
11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? Are you saying Mom's a drunk?
Shh, I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown.
まあそうだろうね。
Not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
You're kidding.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But...
What?
Confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown.
雷落ちたことあるけどな。
Struck by lightning.
なるほどな。みんなこういう風な不満を持ってそれを盗聴できるような感じにはなってるんだ。
Sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the public relations department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
なるほどな。
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
It's about Mom. How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
She's thinking about signing up for the Citizen Plus program.
Is she now?
You're not gonna let her go through with it, are you?
Well, from what I hear,
ああ、洗脳じゃん。
drastic
怖え。
procedure completely reshapes the subject's personality. On the other hand, if Citizen Brown recommends it, it's gotta be a good thing.
Don't you think Mom would be a little more relaxed if you gave her just a little bit of space?
Now, there's a fine suggestion. What would Hill Valley be like if people gave each other space? Why, we'd all be tempted to follow our own impulses, and there's no telling where that might lead.
やばいね。完全に禁欲で押さえつけてんだね。はあ、怖え。
It's about me.
I'm all ears.
Well, from certain things I've heard, I get the idea that people in this town regard Marty McFly as a
what?
A nerd.
They said that?
In so many words.
Just because a boy studies hard and gets straight A's and respects the rules and doesn't party or drink or stay out late and is perhaps a bit socially inept and obsessed with personal hygiene and prefers his rubber band collection
Stop. I really don't want to hear anymore.
I'm proud of you, son.
怖え。なんか。
I'm trying to understand why Jennifer broke up with me in this time. Recent past.
Are you still mooning over that girl? Forget her. She's bad news. Why, my surveillance cameras have caught her doing things that... that are completely against the Hill Valley Code.
I don't want to know.
Kissing boys, sitting with boys in cars. I've kept quiet about it for her father's sake, but believe me, you're well rid of her.
Is there anywhere you expect me to be, like, right now?
Well, I did expect you to be up at the lake until tomorrow with that
湖、数学のコンペ。
competition, so I guess your time is pretty much your own right now.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
So about you and your, work.
Shoot.
You seem to be really into this spying business.
It's not spying, son. It's cinema verite. These candid moments of Hill Valley's residents will eventually be compiled and edited into the documentaries and promotional materials
映画作ろうとしてんの？
live to the rest of the world. True, you can argue that I've taken things to extremes, but I still get up to take my meals, and of course...
監視カメラの権限持ってるよね。なんで？そうだよね。作家だったよね。
You're supposed to be... I mean, wouldn't you rather spend your time writing, say, science fiction novels?
Science fiction. I did mess around with it once.
SF を取り締まられたのか。
Brown made it illegal.
Science fiction's illegal?
Sci-fi promotes an unhealthy obsession with the fantastic and impossible, and it encourages the idea that there might be better societies than Hill Valley, which is subversive nonsense, of course.
ちょっとドク、付き合った女でもう
Okay, different subject.
変わりすぎでしょ。
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Have you seen Biff lately?
生きて帰ったのか。あ、やっぱね、なんか催眠でも受けてんのかな。
He's really different from the way I remember him.
Lucky dog. In a way, it isn't fair that Hill Valley's biggest scofflaw should be the first to receive the benefits of the new Citizens Plus program. But I know I shouldn't be jealous.
Have you ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service, and maybe let me shake his hand.
What can you tell me about Edna?
Mrs. Citizen Brown? Oh, she's a wonderful woman. People just think of her as this sweet,
本当か？
self-effacing grandmotherly type.
結婚する前のエドナは知ってるぞ。
But really, she's just as involved in running the town as her husband is.
David and Linda.
Have you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave
いや、デ
Hill
ィストピア
Valley.
すぎるでしょ。怖えな。
Something on your mind?
Hill Valley has a lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
ちょっと待ってよ。
Something on your mind?
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son.
スーパーバイザー、スーパーバイザー。
To it.
Right.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs.
カメラを塞ぐ。ギターがここにあるのか。
I'm sorry, Mrs. Citizen Brown. It's just...
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember?
ロックを認めていない。
Frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Come on, Dad. I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because... rock and roll is my destiny. Destiny.
Destiny? What would you know about destiny? Now quit fooling around and get back to your studies.
A certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin.
もう完全に嫌われてるな。
On that little hellion, she's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
あとなんかフロッピーがある時代だもんな。
Brock 2.0 Anatomical constructs for sciences
何バイト入るんでしょうかね。他はなんか触れるもの、モニター、ビデオカセットレコーダー。
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Another day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live.
ほ
That wasn't a note of irony in your
う。なんか他に触れるものが。
What's that, officer? Move along.
石像の一部を動かせる。戻ればいいのかな。
What's the problem, citizen?
Oops, wrong number.
ほう。レッツゴー。とりあえずロレインを味方につける必要があるってことだな。ここに監視カメラがあって、
Mom? Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum?
これはひどいな、さすがに。
A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get.
What's the problem, citizen?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine now. Thank you. How are you?
なんなんだ、怖えな。
That's no way to treat such a fine guitar. Not interested.
ロレインを助けてあげたいんだけど。どうすれば。石像？ああ、回転した。
Mom? Mom, look, I'm on your side. If you've got a problem, I want to help, but this is a choice you gotta make yourself.
Oh, look at you. You're such a sweet boy. I'm so glad you take after me rather than your father.
What, Lorraine? What?
Ugh! I can't live like this!
Dad, you're not helping.
Oh, but I disagree, Martin. It's important that I catch her in the act so I can get it on tape. Once it's on tape, I can show her that she has
もうジョージは何をしたいんだ
That's
よ。
ridiculous, Dad. You're acting like this is some kind of sting operation.
Huh? Where'd she go?
よく飲むな。
Aha! I knew it. There. What did you just hide? That was some sort of fruity liqueur.
It's a spray bottle of simple orange for the cleaning I'm trying to do.
もうちょっとさ、視覚で飲めよ。
I'm sorry. It's just that you're acting so cagey lately.
Cagey. Maybe I'm acting like I don't want to be spied on all the time.
It's not all the time, Lorraine. I do sleep occasionally, you know.
I don't think they'd be
まあそう
interested
だ
in
ろ
a
うな。
picture of my dad.
Oh, これで見えなくなった。
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes.
ロレインを追ってく。ロレインを追う。あれロレインがいない。どこ行った？あれロレインどこ行った？あれどこ行ったか知ってる？
Hey, got a sec, Biff?
Sure, Martin. What's on your
ここ出ない。
mind?
See you later.
Bye, Martin.
あ、いた。
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin.
Was that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right.
アル中になってしまった。
But it's been so hard. What with your brother and sister?
ノイローゼにもなるよ、あんなの。
Father getting obsessed with his monitors and
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this. うん。ボトルか。
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and
そうだよ
I
ね。
did
せっかく
is
ね、
falling
パート
apart.
3で
Time to get some
すべて
attention.
解決して戻ってきたのにね。これをもしかしてロレインに渡すのか？
There's gotta be a better person to show
ああ、
this
じゃああ
to.
れか。ジェニファーか。あ、入ってった入ってった。スープ屋の中に入ってった。
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
追っかけちゃっていいのかな？あと捕まるだけだ。お、じゃあパーカーに報告して自首すればいいのね。
Now that I have the booze, I just gotta get caught with it.
裁判所の前にいるよ。あそこ。
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
エドナ。
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that?
that booze.
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already?
No. Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am. Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Gates? Huh, these are new.
これでスープだ。ん？
Biff mentioned that dogs are long gone from Hill Valley, but I can't imagine they caught every stray.
あらまあ。イチャついてた。
Okay. Welcome to Soup Mo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off. You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the
なんだこ
counter.
れ。
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
Why are the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them
ほ
all
う、じゃあこ
over
い
the
つを持ってくれ
ground.
ば。
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Jeez, McFly,
落
relax.
ちたのか
They're
よ。
fresh. Mostly.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around
Oh.
when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
うーん。
You got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
What kind of soup you got?
Scrolle...
Ribellini?
Yeah, that's right.
Some things never change. What falls under the more category?
We got neat loaf.
ニートローフってなんだ。
Textured wheat protein.
これは翻訳が間違ってる
No
のかな。
thanks. What else falls under the more category?
Well, there's the hum burger. It's made from pressed roasted hummus.
Do you have any real meat back there?
Define real.
I'm afraid to ask, but what other non-soup food do you have? Anything edible?
Well, we have these pea and liver with soy cheese hot dogs. They're new, and we're offering free samples. You want one?
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing
この
but
辺は変わらない
respect
か。
for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
See ya.
Smell you later.
この試食品を。
Even screwed up Nutso Hill Valley doesn't deserve that smell.
アインシュタインだ。
Hey, there's that mangy. Go get him, McFly.
マスクつけてたけどアインシュタインだ。いたいたいた。ここか。この奥にいたぞ。
He's gotta be hiding in here somewhere. I bet you're under here. Not a sign of him.
向こう行っちゃった。くすねた。
McFly?
バレた。
My spray can?
Oh.
Dork.
戻ってきた。なるほどな。ここにいるんだ、ずっと。これ一発で当てればいいってことかな。
Where could he be hiding? Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are. Not a sign of him.
一回出てまた入ろうじゃ。さっきの木材のとこね。なんでマスクつけてるんだろうな。ソーシャルディスタンスに気を使ってんのか。うん。
That stray never leaves any clues to help me find him. Where could he be hiding? You in there, Einie? Or whatever your name is these days?
違う場所に行くな。ってことはなんかアイテムがいるのか。単純にここに来るだけじゃダメなんだな。はあ、なるほど。オッケー。いいよ。じゃあもう一回戻して、帰ってきてもらおう。帰ってきてもらって、スプレー持って中に入りゃいいのか。入ります。で、このスプレーを分取って、で、このスプレーを、
It would look better blue.
使い切っちゃった。
could he be hiding?
で、ここだと思ったらこっちから出てきちゃうんだけど。
Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
あれ
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
あれどっか行った？
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here. They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy. I always guess wrong. If only he left some sort of tracks I could detect.
戻ってくる？もしかして。戻ってくるでしょ？戻ってきて、で、あれに乗るでしょ？多分。関係ないのかな？うん、そうだね。入ってったよね。で、この木材の通りに行きます。あ、これで足跡があるのかも、すでに。ここ登ってったから。
Now we're in business.
Hey.
I outsmarted you, didn't I? Oh, don't be like that, Einie. Einstein, is that your name in this time?
噛みつかないようなためのマスクか。名前違うのね。これあげるよ。
Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you. Atta boy, now hold still. See, I'm not such a bad guy, right? Whoa, whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. I wish they were all this easy.
犬連れてるとまずいんじゃないの？
Huh? What is it, boy?
エドナだ。この時代でもエドナとアインシュタインは追いかけっこするんですね。死んだふりって。
Officer Parker, subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen. Wait, I know that.
学生時代な。
Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357K.
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beast.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
今度はジェニファーとキスをすればいいの？人前で。はいはいはいはい。
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall. Yeah?
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
ここでギター使うのか。
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech.
何ミニゲームかなんかやんの？
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you. I told him, there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
お、エクスプローラーか。
Don't crush him too
違
bad.
うな。
Just
ランダム
teach
スター
him a
か。
lesson.
どういうこと？こっちはね、ファイヤーバードっぽい感じがするけどね、形的には。違うな。あ、これはパート1でやってたね。ランダムスターすんかね。エクスプローラーっぽいね、でも。あれはなんだね。このマーティのギターの形がちょっとよくわかんないけど。ちなみにアンプはないんですけどね。野暮なこと言っちゃいけないか。転がってはギターじゃないの。
You cut my cord, you asshole.
Somebody should have cut it.
これ何すれば勝ちな
a
の？
long time ago, McFly.
The winner and undefeated champion of Hill Valley.
Claim your prize, champ.
Well, back to work. See you, loser.
I can't believe you'd let him get away with that. He totally broke the rules.
There are no rules in rock and roll, Martin. That's why a guy like you shouldn't compete.
Eh, 何をすれば勝ちだったの？よくわからなかったんだけど。
I'm ready to rock.
You against Leech? You sure you want to do this?
Yeah, I was born ready.
Okay.
I already swatted you once, McFly. Shouldn't you be lying in the gutter?
I was, but then your mom threw me out. What'd you say, my mother?
Try not to leave any scars, baby.
「台に上がるか。はい。ほうほうほうほう。あ、ここでジャンプすりゃいいのかな、もしかして。お、なるほどな。こうやって決めポーズしておこうか。あ、なんだこれ。ジャンプしてこれ落とすわけじゃなかったもんな。結局わかんねえな。なんだろう。
Hey, you looking for a fight?
We just had one. I beat
勝
you.
ったってなんだろうな。なんなんだろう。勝利条件がわからない。
Well, that was fun. I'll see you later.
Love is a battlefield.
まあやるしかないでしょ
I'm ready to rock.
You against Leech? You sure you want to do this?
Yeah, I was born ready.
Okay.
Again?
What can I say? I'm a glutton for punishment.
Then ye shall feast.
To the victor go the hickeys.
なんかあるんだよな。何をしてあげれば良いんですかね。何かはしてあげればいいんだろうけど、右下が自分のアンプってことでしょ。あ、倒れた。倒れた。倒れたね。これなんか妨害してあげるのかな、もしかして。ジェニファーの方に行く？いや、左に行こうか。はい。んで、台に登るか。こっち行って、あ、なるほど。今、下になんもないが、これ、ジャンプ決めたら、いけんじゃないのこれ。そういうことかな。落ちたりしない？そういうことではないか。もう一回台登ってくんねえかな。多分これで終わりかな。登るでしょ？で、向こうも高いとこ行くでしょ？多分。で、これでジャンプじゃない？多分。落ちた落ちた落ちた。
Martin McFly. That was
そういうことみたいだね。
totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it and
まあ、これが勝負とはちょっとよくわかんなかったけど。ヘッドが壊れた。ああ、最悪だね。
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh.
エドラの前で。
Oh.
Hooliganism, delinquency.
しかも、パーカーか。娘もおるよ。
Violating statute number.
Jennifer?
Daddy, 476D.
Open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
McFly!
ジェニファー。今車無賃じゃなかった。
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plus was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Jeez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today. A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's Marty.
Well, Marty, what's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
I think you're about to find out.
You, citizen.
おっと
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Detention?
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past.
数値化されている。
Cool.
Is it, young Mr. McFly? Is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character cool?
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble?
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately. Officers, away with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about
ドックのところ
time.
に行けるこれで。
I always knew your goody two-shoes A-plus student act was too good to be true.
やっと中入れたな。でもね、裁判所のとこはアインシュタインの石像なんだよね。
Come in, citizen.
ドクだ。
Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge to Portman Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... what happened to you?
Jesus Christ, Doc, what happened to you?
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with...
ドクね、もじゃもじゃがなくなると完全になんかただのおじいさんだからな。
Whatever. Let's get through this nonsense so I can set you straight.
You'll set me straight? Explain.
This whole crazy world you've created, it's totally mental. There's all these stupid rules and everybody's acting all weird. My dad's turned into this creepy snoop. Mom's completely pathetic. And Jennifer's kind of scary. And Biff, it's like he's a zombie or something. And it's all basically your fault.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes.
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes.
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes. No, wait.
Tell me, Mark.
さすがに40年前の姿じゃないからね。覚えてないよな、きっとな。
As a matter of fact, yeah, this hellhole of a town could drive anyone to drink.
It's natural you should make excuses for it. But here in Hill Valley, we require our citizens to hold one another to the highest standards, even if those fellow citizens happen to be our own parents. I'm surprised your father hasn't set you straight on this point. He's shown himself to be a very obedient and cooperative citizen.
You mean a warped citizen? He's supposed to be a science fiction writer, not a peeping Tom. And you're supposed to invent a time machine.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
まあでもね、この時間軸わかんないもんな。
Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean dispersal, I don't know, but it was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
Yes, I mean, no. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things. But first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time and somehow your timeline got messed up and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Harry Callahan.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate.
ああ、普通は信じないよな。
No, this is the alternate reality. My reality is the real reality.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
God, I don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking. Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
多分ね、これだと思うな。
Check this out, Doc. It's all your notes about the flux capacitor, your greatest invention.
That can't be my notebook. The handwriting is far too
え、
sloppy.
ダメなの？
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me. But you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
An impressively
Otto.
detailed illusion. Keep talking.
何か渡してあげりゃいいのかな。
Something about that clock looks familiar.
Okay.
Remember this?
Carl Sagan escapes. June 13th, 1931.
これはちなみにゲームのエピソード1の話ですね。
I'm the one who rescued him, and I
と
did
エ
it
ピ
with
ソー
the
ド
help
2か。
of your first invention, the rocket-powered drill.
The rocket-powered drill. Never worked. Failed and misguided contraption with a tendency to explode. Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
It's all the same stuff I saw in my
これ
dad's
共有されてんのかな、
monitors.
カメラの映像がね。
The whole town is
それは
under
それでやばいけ
surveillance.
ど。
So that's
ブラウン
what
判
Judge
事。
Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter. After my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Stop trying to
なるほどな、そっ
confuse
ち
me.
に従ったのか。
My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient.
頭でもぶつけたのか？
Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
But you know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment.
そうそうそうそうそう。
became clear. August 25th.
きっと種のね。これエピソード2ですね。
Captured Kid Tanning, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not incidentally the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his.
マーティとドクがいるぞ。
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me and you, the other you.
It is me. And you. But how? Harry? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I
別の人と結婚してるしな。
Very happy. You've got two great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they were afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor.
ダメか。
We worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens...
写真を見たところまで良かったんだけどな。
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
エドナが聞いていたか。
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually...
Beefか。
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here
バットがあるじゃん。クララと一緒の時間軸のドクと会いたいよ。
That's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why Why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last
お
thing you remember?
悪い顔になってきたな、マーティ。
I was sitting right here.
どっちかでしょ。ビフかロレインかどっちかでしょ。
My tapes. My tapes. What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
触れないんだったら。
Found my tape yet? I'm telling you, Dad, it was taken by whoever bashed you with that bat.
No, it's got to be here. Keep searching.
ほう。床にある。はいはい。バット以外にはジョージ。モニターじゃないよね。
It's not working. Found my tape yet? I'm telling you, Dad, it was taken by whoever bashed you with that bat.
No, it's got to be here. Keep searching.
ビデオケース。
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just
empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Who stands to lose if those tapes get out?
Everybody who's badmouthed Citizen Brown when they didn't know a camera was on them. But that's half the people in town.
No, I'm guessing this was a lone agent.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes
家にないんだったらロレインじゃないか。
They don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up. Let's get out there and start shaking people down. We can make them talk.
And before you know it, the authorities would get involved and we'd both be in trouble. No thanks.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us
6ヶ月も待てるか。
6 months?
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is... And what if this mugger comes back? Another bang on the head might do you in.
You said you needed the tapes.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with mom's flash.
一個見逃しちゃいけないこと言ったろ。
I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's
いい言葉だ。
Prove it.
歴史は変わるよ。その通り。じゃあ、一回街に行って聞くんだろうな。移動する前にここでなんか見つけるんだな、きっと。
Attention, citizens! This domicile is in violation of Civic Ordinance CZ-36 and has been placed in protective
どういうこと？何があったの？
What the hell? Don't violate the perimeter, son.
じゃあここになんかしなきゃいけないの
I'm telling you the truth, Dad. I've been breaking rules all over town.
You'll have to convince me.
なるほど。
Freedom and weed.
Demerits, but
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh. You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait. I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours. Maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble.
おー、なんか昔のジョージみたいになってるな。
But think of your family.
I am. And I don't want to see my family relocated to Sector X with all the other hopeless cases.
It's your civic duty. Doesn't Citizen Brown always tell us
To keep our noses clean, and that's what I plan to do.
do it for your father?
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born.
エピソード1でね。
Lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the
庭にあるの？
the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course, gotta cover all bases. Now help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
ほう。
That it?
You're looking for the one that's trained on us.
That doesn't look right. Oh, wait.
これだったんじゃない？
It's not working. It's not working.
でも画面変わらないね。画面が変わるわけではないのか。
I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad. Let me get this straight. You captured this whole attack on tape?
Of course! Surveillance is what I do!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed.
スイッチで切り替える。なるほど。自分でやれよ。ほう。あれこっちはおっと
Hello?
これだよ。
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed. Try flipping the switches.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
変わんないよね。やっぱじゃあ左下だけだね。
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed. Try flipping the switches.
会話できないのか。うん。
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30.
なんかドライブレコーダーみたいだな。いやー、ビフだビフだった。
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has
は
rendered him
い
as gentle
あ、
as
しかもちょっとこついただけだった。ちょっと手加減してるぞ。
I can't understand it. It's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never.
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the
高性能すぎるでしょ。
It's his digital watch.
腕時計が光ってる。
Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore?
なんだこれ。
X11.
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine.
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say too. I was attacked
It's
and
always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh no, you have to go and beat me to the punch.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
I'm more together than I've been in months, George. For your information, I haven't had a drink.
ロレインはどうやって帰ってきたんだろうね。車はマーティが乗ってたのに。ビフがいるぞ。
Biff!
Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay.
今信頼されてるのはビフだもんな。
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's. What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
You know, the one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin. But that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the
そう
recycling bin.
じゃあデサイクルボックスに入ってんだね。
So you really don't know anything about my dad's secret tape?
Oh no, I'd never walk around with subversive material like that.
Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. See?
So you really don't know anything about my dad's secret tape?
Oh no, I'd never walk around with subversive material like that.
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory lost?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover baloney to a
エドナ
cute
エ
little
ドナがいる。
squirrel.
うん。
Miss Edna came by.
洗脳じゃない。
Yeah, she wanted to run a
おっと
diagnostic on my Citizen
怪し
Plus
くなってきたな。きな臭くなってきた。
fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See?
待って、X11 ってなんだ？モード？これか。
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
All right, Martin.
What was my mom doing here?
Oh, she was just handing over her paperwork for the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to tell you this, Martin, but your mom's in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, but to sign up for Citizen Plus.
She was on the fence for a while, too. But after you took the blame for her secret drinking problem, she realized she needed serious help.
Oh, no. Mom. Biff, your watch. Biff? Okay, that's weird. What's wrong with you?
なんかおかしくなったぞ。
Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere. Why'd you attack my dad?
いつもの口調で話してくれ
You
よ。
must have been hypnotized. Who put you up to this? Guess that'll have to wait until after I get the tape. Where's my dad's tape?
あそこだな。
The recycling bin? Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
取ってくる？
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up?
催眠状態になる。どういうこと？
Fly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there.
もともとね、体鍛えられてるからね、ビフは。入っちゃったよ。
Oh. Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the recycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now.
え、ダストシュートみたいになってんの？
I gotta go tell Citizen
もしかして
Brown
ダスト
about
シュートみたいになってる？へえ。
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
もうマリオみたいになっちゃったよ。
Gosh, ma'am. Did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the recycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really. I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch. Then, blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr.
おっ
Tannen,
と
please restrain our guest.
Biff, stop! Stop! Oh no.
時計を触るんだ。
Come on, Biff. Snap out of it. Ah! Edna, what are you doing?
What I've always done. Keeping Hill Valley safe from hooligans like you and your father.
おー、あ、なるほど。お、あ、酒とアインシュタインがいる。
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer? Huh?
Tannen, focus. Look at all these unhappy faces on your father's videotape. Well, Citizen Plus will turn those frowns upside down in no time.
アインシュタイン
Doggy? What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen! Obey your programming! You see, Mr. McFly.
すごい強力な洗脳だな。
Plus program. I can bring even the most rabid.
てか手が込みすぎてるだろ。
It's no use struggling, Mr. McFly. With his theta-amplified state, Mr. Tannen is more than a match for your...
Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Ah! Biff, isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila? Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
エドナをなんとかしないとダメだなこれ。
I think Martin will be a high Citizen Plus candidate. Don't you, Mr. Tannen?
It's your favorite show. Damn, what would really get Biff's attention down here?
ポルノ。
Biff, look, girly mags.
Boobies.
嘘だろこれか。
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze.
そうね。ビールにタバコにポルノに。そう禁止させられてたものがここにたくさんある。倒れちゃった。
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker.
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
どういうこと？
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No. No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tannen.
Doc, you gotta stop her. She...
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found
聞いてたのかちゃんと。
perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Fine.
この性格だからあれだよ。元の時間軸だとエドナは独身のまま過ごしてたんだよ。ただ執着心に関してはね、異常だったからね。前の時間軸でも。50年無駄にしてしまったって気づいちゃった。
Father, what have I done?
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her?
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father? Ah, enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook, the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, you once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
あ、そうか、変わったからってこと？
The only one you need is right here.
さあ、頭を打った時に思いついたという。覚えてたんじゃん。頭に残ってたんだ。
Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc?
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
Can we bring Aini along?
The dog, yes.
おお、思い出した。よかったな。
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix.
いいぞ。
Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time.
ドク。
What is it, Aini?
McFly.
こいつも戻った。
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny.
おいおい、なんでそこなんだよ。レコードがある。
I hope I don't run out of rock. Down, Biff. Stay.
All
right.
McFly.
Oh, crap.
おお、なんか映画ばりのアクションですよ。
Face. It's face the music, you idiot.
なんかある？レコード以外にはないよね。何かやるのか。
Get him, Aini.
なんかある？うん。あった、そういえばあったね。エピソード1にあった話だ。そうか、同じ場所だ。思い出した。これスープ屋のところか。なるほどな。ちょっと間に合わなかった。変形するってことか。で、レコード投げて、ヒュッて。で、この仕掛けそのまんまか。
Was that supposed to scare me or something?
え、それだけ？
Get him, Einie.
あー、ルーレットに近づけなきゃいけないのか。
Get him, Einie.
ルーレットどうやって近づくんだろう。
Know any tricks, Einie?
ルーレットにはどうやって近づくんだろう。あっち側に逃げたいんだけど、逃げれんのかな。ほう、そっちじゃないんだよな、逃げんのな。他なんかできる。
Get him, Einie.
結局わかんねえ。こっからな、どうしたらいいんだろう。なんか調べるとこあるかな、他に。他に調べるところか。
Einie has never let me down in any timeline.
何か見つからないかな。向こうに行かせるために何かしなきゃいけないんだよな。待てよ。もしかしたら、あ、こういうことか。来た来た来た来た来た。で、ここだ、ここで。
Place your bets.
今回はバフンじゃなかったけどな。OK。
Let's get out of here, Einie.
バックトゥザフューチャーらしい感じでね。
Doc, sorry I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old
Edna.
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place? What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
No! No! Doc!
あー、こう解決しないまま終わってしまったか。なるほどな。
Here's the real story. I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett.
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost
お、あの時のドクの時代に戻る。
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
はあ。やっぱり学生時代のドクの時代にもう一度行かなきゃいけないんだな。なるほどな。こういう終わり方だったか。エピソード1と2は結構なんか映画と同じような感じで引っ張られて次に進むみたいな感じだったけど、なるほどな。なんかドラマ感あるね。3、4はどちらかというともう続編っぽい感じか。いや、まあいいね。なるほどね。なんか絶望感があるのがなんか、バック・トゥ・ザ・フューチャーっぽいじゃないですか。なんか、ビフもね、バフンに突っ込んでないしね。いつものお約束まだだからね。これ2011年頃にできた話らしいですね。で、この後エピソード4かな。エピソード4、5もね、用意してるんでね。今日はやらないですけど、また続きどっかでやろうかなと思います。あー、なるほどな。続き気になるな。なんか、そもそもこの作品は劇場版パート1、2、3のを行ったことによってできた問題を解決しようとしたらどんどん問題が起きてくっていうパターンなんだけど、これエピソード5まで全てが解決するのかおー、なるほどね。まあちょっとエピソード3はちょっと消化不良感あるけど、ここは読んで晴らしてくれるということでしょう。まあ前後編みたいなものと捉えていいのかなっていう気がする。はあ、なるほどね。まあまあまあ、それは悪くないね。ということで終わろうかなと思います。チャンネル登録まだの方ね、いらっしゃいました。チャンネル登録ぜひぜひお願いします。Twitter もやっておりますのでフォローお願いします。配信で見てくれた方、アーカイブで見てくれた方、最初からもしね、見てくれてたら結構長い感じなんじゃないかなと思うんですけども、本当にありがとうございます。僕のね、配信ね、不定期配信でですね、次の枠いつになるかわかりません。ということでですね、ベルマークを押していただくか、ツイッターチェックしていただくと幸いです。いや、これ気になるね。いや、面白いな。まあちょっとね、他のゲームもね、並行で進めてるから、こいつ優先になるかどうかわからないんですけれども、まあね、ぜひね、次も見ていただけたら幸いです。